Harry, this is the Lord Potato. This is What If Naruto Was the Reincarnation of WD Gaster? Part 4. I think so. Wait. Yeah, part 4. And, since Naruto. Okay, let me do the recap now. So, Naruto, he and his team decides to go towards the arc of the Wave of the Lands, kill Zabuza and Haku, and also Gato. Then after that, they came back, did another C-rank mission to take an actress towards the land of snow. And of course, there are some ninjas attacking the three snow ninjas. They get taken out. The leader gets taken out by Zakaron. The girl gets taken out by Anko, like riding. Well, the girl, the pink haired girl, was flying around and all that, and Anko just used shadow snakes to just smash her down the ground. And the big guy just got easily taken out by all 6 Genins. So yeah. So when Naruto, okay, let me now go in. So Naruto, he is now back to the ship, easily taking out these snow ninjas. And when they're going towards what to call the village, well, not the village, on the train tracks, well, not through the train tracks. There wasn't no train tracks. They were just going through like a opening of a hill and all that. And so when they get through, of course, Koyoki decides to leave. Like, she managed to escape. But Naruto knew where she went. Naruto can sense what's called the hatred towards, or the sadness or hatred towards the snow village. Well, and also the Forgotten. Because Naruto has the ability of the soul magic. And usually soul magic can... Wait, can he? No. What am I talking about? Naruto can see the emotions. So, of course, Naruto follows the emotions of Koyoki trying to run away. And Naruto isn't, like, running, chasing after her or anything. He, like, just straight up walking towards where she's at. Everyone, like Sakura and Anko and all that, are just trying to find her and all that. Naruto finds her so easily. And says, come on, Koyoki, isn't that your name? And Koyoki was like, I'm not going back. I don't want to be here. And Naruto says, too bad, I don't want to be here neither, but I have to stay here. That's the goddamn mission. And Koyoki's like, what the... First of all, I'm not going back. And also, why are you on a mission when you're so damn pale? Naruto says, God damn it, I'm not sick. My skin is just paler than normal. Fuck off with the whole fucking thing of my being sick. I'm not sick, god damn it. And Koyoki says, well, at least you can just blend into the snow. I mean, this could be a great advantage of yours with just blending into the snow and all that. Naruto heard that from Sasuke, kind of telling him, bro, your skin kind of, it's the same color of snow, so I mean, you can blend in pretty easily. Naruto gets pissed and was about to throw Sasuke out of a cart. So yeah, that was another flashback. So Naruto says, whatever, Koyoki. He sends his like 7 hands. Well, not 7 hands. He only sends out 1 hand, and that is the what's called green hand. Puts Koyoki in a green bubble, and then just like makes it float. And of course, it's following Naruto. Naruto isn't really dealing with Koyoki shit. I should also mention what Naruto is wearing, since he's wearing mostly the whole WD Gaster drip. Except for the shoes, he's just wearing sandals. Well, no, he's wearing shoes also. But yeah, he's wearing the whole coat and all that, yeah. Now, of course, I forgot to mention that whole person that wants to protect Koyoki and all that. They mentioned about like Koyoki being a princess and all that. And so yeah, that still happens. That's why they still went to the whole snow land and all that. The land of snow. So when they get to the they are just like waiting. Of course, Sakuron, Anko, and the others cannot really find Naruto or Koyoki. So of course they all just decide to wait and all that because they probably thought Naruto already found her. So when the train tracks kind of appear and all that, Sakura notices and tells everyone to hide. So of course everyone hides and all that. The train is coming. Naruto is like, he's not inside the whole train thing. Well, he is. He's like sort of walking and all that. And of course he heard the noise of the train track. And so the thing he did, instead of running, he summons a Gaster blaster and just starts flying on that. And gets pretty fast out, launches up, and then just like lands in the sky. He's just in the sky. Now, of course, the only person that kind of noticed Naruto being in the sky was Sasuke, because he had his Sharingan. Saw that those train tracks was made out of chakra and all that, and he just said, "Chakra, huh?" And then he looks up and saw Naruto just flying like, for fuck's sake, Naruto, stop showing off. So when Naruto was just on the, let me say it again. He was on the sky and all that. Oh, I also want to wait. I forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, oh no, wait. Sorry, I kind of got distracted again. Shit, whatever. So Naruto, he is just flying in the sky, just floating up there, and of course the train kind of appeared and all that. And of course, Koyuki's like guarding. He wanted to rush down there and says, "This is for Koyuki," or blah blah blah. So yeah, that was gonna happen, and a bunch of like the whole shuriken machine gun was gonna happen. So of course, when all the army tries to attack and all that, they get all massacred except for the main one. And of course, when kunai was about to hit him, like it flows towards him like slow motion. And of course, the person who jumped in to stop it was, how should I say, one of team. So instead of being like someone from the team, it was actually what's called Zakaron that jumped in, tried to block the kunai. Well, I mean, not just one kunai. That one kunai was actually Pacific because there was actually other multiple. So that one kunai, instead of hitting the guy to actually kill him fully, Zakaron jumps in and blocks all the attacks. Because he thought, oh yeah, this is also going to be something important for those clients and all that. Since he's the one to pay us. Of course, that kunai, like, instead of hitting the client, it hit Zakaron, like, right in, like, almost close to the heart. Like, it was sort of in the shoulder. And of course, it was just a pressure point where, like, he got paralyzed and all that. And so Zakaron sort of falls, like, over. And, Naruto notices. And the, what's it called, Koyuki's uncle, whatever, I don't remember. Like, says just laughs and all that. And the uncle kind of gets angry, but she can't really do anything. And uncle just says, "Is that really all you have? Just one ninja? Wow, what a pathetic weakling." Naruto saw this, and he is pissed. Like, his hands are, like, angry. He's, like, not oh my fucking day. No, he's just angry. He has a very angry expression. He puts Koyuki down, like, on a mountain, and Koyuki was like, oh. And Naruto, he is pissed. His eyes, instead of being a normal crystallized blue, and instead of going into, well, blue and red, Naruto lands down on the ground, sort of pissed and all that. He still has his clothes and all that. And Koyuki's uncle noticed him and all that, and says, "Oh, a little kid like you, huh? What, did that ninja sensei, was your sensei or father or whatever? Huh, guess what, he's dead." Naruto's so pissed. You know when, like, usually the main protagonist is really pissed and all that? Is really pissed and all that? And, like, their eyes sort of go darken and all that? Naruto's dead. He's pissed. But something changes. Instead of his eyes being red or blue, like this, his eyes are full on purple. He is rage. He opened his eyes and this is how it is. Like a purple glow of eyes and all that. His hands kind of has also a purple glow. And he is pissed. He just yells, "Ah!" Naruto is so pissed that he actually summons the Gaster Blaster behind him and two giant hands that actually have the purple glow instead of the red or blue. And also summon his 7 hands. They go bing, 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 bing all around him. And Naruto is pissed. This purplish glow is right behind him and all that. Well, not behind him, around him. And he's just pissed. He says, "You bastard shall die." But since Naruto has 7 hands, another 7 hands underneath were sort of around him. So yeah, it was around him. Now behind him, 7 other hands appeared like over here, like behind him. So those 7 hands are the negative emotions of the souls. So Naruto has 14 hands in total. Now Naruto just says, "You bastard will die." But instead of like saying words, he says the whole what's called sign language words and all that. They can see it just pops up like in air and just pops up saying words and all that. It's like so yeah. So Naruto is just pissed, and the first thing he does is launches his 2 hands at the train, grabs the train and actually lifts it up. Dabato, whatever, yeah, Dabato, he just like says, "What? What the hell are you, kid?" And Naruto says, "I am is what? No, I am your worst nightmare," or something like that. So yeah, when that is happening, Dabato just says, "Really?" He pulls out his arm because he had his arm underneath his clothes and all that, and tries to launch a shadow. Was it shadow? No, a dark blizzard attack at Naruto, which Naruto he easily blocked it, easily using his what's it called? His hand of green to just make a barrier in front of him. The thing didn't even crack or anything, and just walking towards closer to Dabato, and Dabato just like, "Screw it, punch the shit out of you." Tink. It really didn't work because Naruto made another barrier right in front of him. Well, it was smaller, but yeah. But of course, the 2 hands that had the train and all that, like 2 train carts and all that, Naruto made 2 Gaster blasters to blast the shit with him. So of course, there's only one more left, and actually 2 ninjas comes. Well, not 2 ninjas. Multiple ninjas come out, and they just start trying to fight against Naruto. Naruto easily whoops their asses. How? He uses the what's it called red soul hand to make a sword, and also make what's called bullets come out from the yellow one. So it does shoot some multiple ones. Of course, he easily slashes the other ones, and with the what's called light blue color, the sign, he managed to just grab Dabato from like the leg because I made like a not a chain, a what's it called? It made a rope to grab what's called Dabato, whatever his name is, and just throw him around like a fucking ragdoll, smashing him into like the train track side. So multiple ninjas still try to go against Naruto, and Naruto uses the dark blue one to summon saws from it. Summon 2 saws, slicing through multiple of the ninjas, killing them easily. And then, okay, so let me get this straight. Okay, so that's the green one, yellow one, orange. Then there was multiple more left, so he used the orange one just to explode them all. I can't remember what was the purple one. Fuck. Let me search that up. I actually can't remember. So with that happening, the ability that Naruto uses is the purple hand. He kind of never used it, but then he decided to use it now. So when he snapped his fingers, like he just, oh, for fuck's sake, he just snapped his fingers, and the purple hand just used the ability to summon 4 spikes to just stab onto Dabato from the ground to make him not move. So of course, Tabata just screaming, "You little shit! You think you can defeat me? I am the greatest!" And Naruto says, "Shut the fuck up." And Tabata just felt fear for the first time. The first time after a while. And Naruto summons about 4 Gaster blasters all around Tabata. And what Naruto says is, "See you in hell, you fucking cunt." Or right, no. "You fucking loser. Get dunked on." So yeah, just like there's just a giant fucking hole in the middle of the train track. So Naruto blasts the fuck out of him, killing him so easily. Everyone is shocked. Even his team is shocked. His mother is shocked and amazed on his power. And of course, Zakuro wakes up, saw the whole destruction Naruto did, and just said, "That's my boy right there. That's my boy." Sasuke, he felt a little like left behind, but then again, he did just. Naruto probably did just see Sakura get hit sort of near the heart. So, who wouldn't be pissed? So, Sasuke can sort of understand that. Now, Konan Uzumaki is shocked with Naruto's power. Like, if Naruto decided to go against the Akashi with that power, he would have whooped the hell out of them easily. So, the negative emotions, what they actually do is actually increase the power with the other 7 positive emotions. They have all the similar abilities, but just more darker color. Yeah. So, I've also tried to make more negative emotion abilities, but yeah. So, Koyoki is actually brought back to, the whole village and all that, the snow village, and she does become the princess of it. And she does thank Naruto and his team, Suzakuron, Anko, Naruto, Sasuke, and the others. Even though they really didn't help that much. They did defeating like one snow ninja, but Naruto really defeated her uncle. Naruto just was pissed. He cared less. So of course. So Naruto, he is just He is just how should I say? So he's on like a bench. He's just sitting on the bench and all that. And of course, Koyoki does go to like the whole heat generator, sees what kind of treasure her father left, and then it's just a heat generator. And of course, it's just spring. And of course, she's happy that her father decided to like try to work on a heat generator and all that. So yeah, since that is happening, she was super happy, and now that there's spring and all that, and the technology shall be worked on more, so it can actually become a spring village and all that she mentioned. And Naruto was like, good. So Koyoki then tells Naruto to about the whole defeating her uncle and all that, and setting the snow village free and all that. And Naruto says, "I didn't really do much, only just defeat your uncle, uncle just blasting the hell out of him, but yeah." And Koyoki says, "Well, at least thank you." Naruto says, "Okay." Naruto walks away. Now, of course, Koyoki is going to be in the whole movie of the Make Out Paradise or whatever. And Zakuro isn't a pervert or anything. He doesn't care that much. Uncle just says, "Go ahead, girl." And of course, the 4 females in the team just looks at Koyoki with just saying, "Go ahead." Sasuke just says, "Naruto, what was that? And why did your eyes just go purple?" Naruto says, "I was in a bit of rage. I guess that's an ability where I just go rage." And Sasuke can sort of understand. And Sasuke just says, "That was still fucking amazing. That giant freaking creature with those hands was just amazing. I know you could summon 7 hands, but I've never seen you summon 14 hands that are small with two giant hands. And also that, well, I mean, I've just seen that giant creature. What is it called? Naruto says it's called a Gaster Blaster, so why? And Sasuke says, I also saw you fly with it. What a fucking show off you are. Naruto says, so I can get away from the train. I'm not a show off, Sasuke. Calm down. And Sasuke says, so whatever. So, of course, Sasuke and Naruto just laugh a little bit. And they then leave back to the whole Leaf Village and all that. And when they get to the Leaf Village, there's now a new thing to do. They only got a week to train and all that before they go into the tuning exams. And of course, Team 13 has to be split up. Because, of course, they're not going to allow 6 people to just join a freaking tuning exam. So Sasuke will have to be with Konan Uzumaki and what's called Zaina. What did I say? Zaina? Yeah, Zaineta. What's called the Kenkai user to sing and all that, to blast out your eardrums or whatever, or just make you go to sleep. And Naruto shall be with Hana and Yuki. So the Yuki one. So Windy Yuki. So yeah. Since that would be the thing, they split up and all that. Sasuke is like, say, wait. Why am I on a team with 2 girls and Naruto's the same? They say to balance the team, okay? Sasuke say fine. So of course they still get recommended to become Chunin and all that. And everyone kind of sees them like, yeah, they definitely gonna be Chunin and all that. Since they kind of, the Jonins did say, yeah, they already knew about, like, Zakaron and Anko being very strong and all that. And Naruto, he actually learned a little bit more about Sealing Jutsu and all that, like Funjutsu. And, of course, even though his Funjutsu is not perfect enough, he did try to talk to Kurama and all that, the Nine Tails. And I can't remember if he gave him the full tails or just half. I think it was just half. Of course, both Kurama and Naruto said, well, Kurama then told Naruto, maybe I can get rid of that whole curse mark seal off of your mother if you let me off this cage. Like, make a freaking, I don't know, imagination of a tree, a cave, I don't care, I just don't want to be in the sewer. Naruto says, okay. So, what Naruto does is, before the whole tuning exams, they go up to Anko. Anko kind of was asleep, and of course Naruto was doing some Funjutsu, of course, with using Kurama's chakra, and not Funjutsu, using Kurama's chakra on Naruto's hand and putting it on Anko's back and all that, where the curse mark is at, and like the chakra just eating the curse seal, the what's called, not curse seal, curse mark seal. So of course the curse mark seal is like getting removed pretty easily. Because Kurama is just eating the, what's called, Orochimaru's soul, and also, eating the, there's the yin half, or just a tiny bit of the yin half of Kurama inside of the whole curse mark seal. So yeah, Kurama gets that whole back, and, or just a little bit back, and Kurama just says, yeah, you got, well, I guess, 10% of my yin soul back, not yin soul back, my yin chakra back. So yeah. So Naruto nods, and of course they go into the tuning exam. So of course Kurama and Naruto sort of are friends, as I mentioned this also earlier. So yeah, Naruto kind of made a cave for Kurama to just sleep in and all that instead of the sewers. And well, Naruto is just in the whole tuning exams now. They go through and all that, and of course Anko doesn't have the curse mark seal no more, and she's happy, and does hug Naruto and jumps on what's it called, Sakaron. Which Sakaron was just leaving off his bedroom and all that, because Anko and Sakaron still don't sleep together, and he gets just jumped off. He's confused as hell. He's like, what the fuck is happening? An attack? Where? No, it's just Anko being super happy. So yeah, Anko is now very strong. Without the whole curse mark holding her back, she's actually stronger than any other Konuchi. Except for Kurenai and Yugao. She's still sort of weak, but still sort of strong. So yeah, Kakashi, his team, well, it's not a team, he actually just disbanded because he didn't want it. So yeah, now we go on to the whole tuning exam. So when they go in, of course, Sasuke and his team does notice the Genjutsu, and Naruto and his team kind of also notice the Genjutsu. But before going any further, because Sasuke was actually gonna go further and all that, a green spandex kid comes and tries to fight against Naruto and Sasuke. Well, he then tries really bad. Well, not tries really bad. He tries to flirt with Konan Uzumaki, which Konan Uzumaki just uses her paper jutsu to just throw Rock Lee out of the way. And she just walked forward and all that. Now, Sasuke, of course, has to fight against Rock Lee, and Sasuke pretty much easily sort of beats Rock Lee, using his Sharingan to actually see the movements and all that. Sort of. He still gets his ass kicked and all that. And then, when Rock Lee tries to fight against Naruto and all that, because Naruto didn't really want to fight him or anything, he just walks away, and Rock Lee tries to kick him and all that. Naruto uses the green hand to block it, and Naruto says, "I said I don't want to fight." And Lee says, "Too bad." And Naruto says, "I don't want to fight you, cause it's too much of a skeleton waste of time." And Rock Lee, everyone around him, just cringe at the joke. Naruto is just laughing. And of course his team is just like, "Are you fucking serious, Naruto? Why are you doing puns in the middle of a fight? Oh, come on. Where's your bunny bone at?" Hana? And Hana is just like, "I will fucking murder you, Naruto." Naruto's like, "Come on. Where's that?" I can't think of right now skeleton's joke, so let me... Naruto just says, "I can't think of right now of any skeleton jokes, but I'll think of them right after I fight, walk away from Lee." Hana is just ready to murder, Naruto. Naruto says, "Okay, fine, I'll stop doing puns." And Rock Lee says, "This is no time for fight." And Naruto says, "Green bubble?" Using his 10 blue hand to just wrap around the bubble. And then launch Rock Lee like a fucking, just a soccer ball or whatever. Doom. It just went out the village and all that. Like, Naruto launched him so far that he didn't care. Then Naruto and his team does go to the whole tuning exams and all that. Of course, my guy had to get Rock Lee, bring him back, and then, yeah. Because, what's it called? My guy does see that and all that. So, yeah. And Naruto could care less, but yeah. So, when they get in the room, of course, Sasuke does see the killer intent from people. I should also mention, I forgot to mention, the whole Kankuro and Tamari incident and Gaara and all that. Naruto kind of was not really playing with what's called, Konohamaru. Instead, he was just sort of like teaching Konohamaru about how to be smarter, how to not jump around that much. But of course, when Naruto and Konohamaru were just walking, Konohamaru still bumps into the, clown, the female-looking guy. And that's how I can best describe him. And of course, Konohamaru says, "I'm sorry," and then Kankuro tries to grab him. But before even trying to grab him, Naruto grabs Kankuro's arm and says, the kid says sorry. "Either you fuck off, you sand ninja, or die." Of course, Kankuro jumps back and tries to use the puppets, and Tamari was ready to use her her... Fuck, I forgot what it's called, a weapon. I really want to not call it a gunbai because I know that's Madara's weapon. Her fan. Yeah, her fan. And Naruto, he just says, both of you stop, or unless you want to die, Gaara said. And Gaara does come out and just both Kankuro and Tamari both stop and all that. And both Kankuro and Tamari say sorry. And Gaara says, "What is your name? Pale white hair, sickly human?" Naruto is just really wanting to murder Gaara. Like, his eyes sort of turned purple a little bit because he was sort of enraged. He just had enough with people just calling him sick. First of all, that's just his fucking skin. Second of all, he's not sick. And he calmed down after a while and said, "My name is Naruto Uzumaki." Or, not Naruto Uzumaki, my name is Naruto Hatake. And of course, Gaara says, "Okay." And then Naruto says, "What is your name?" Gaara Tsunabake? Or I forgot the name. Fuck his last name. Shit. So of course, Naruto just says, "Okay." Gaara says, "Your blood will probably help Mother, but then again, you look way too pale. Are you sure you have any blood inside you?" Naruto says, "I probably don't. I probably just have a skeleton of bones." Gaara crunches at the joke. Shikaku is just saying, "No, we're not doing this. We're not having, no." Of course, Shikaku is just like, "No, we're not. No, this kid, yeah, he committed a fucking sinful crime. I'm not. No." He decides to leave Gaara alone for now because he doesn't want to hear all the bullshit from, well, the kid who's making a fucking pun. So of course he leaves Gaara for a while, and Gaara does pass out after that. Of course, Kankuro and Tamari kind of freak out and all that, and they stay pretty far away. But of course, Naruto noticed that his seal is sort of fucked up and all that, and Naruto doesn't have a seal. Well, I mean, he's not Funjutsu master or anything, but Naruto, he asked Kurama if he can go into the mindscape of this kid or whatever. Kurama said, "Yeah." So what Naruto does is tap against what's called Gaara, and of course they go into the mindscape. Well, together share a link between. So Kurama sees Shikaku, and Shikaku sees Kurama, and Naruto sees Gaara, and Gaara sees Naruto. So Naruto just says, "So Gaara, it looks like you are a Jinchuriki, just like me." And Shikaku says, "Kurama, you overgrown fox. So you had a new Jinchuriki host?" And Kurama says, "Jesus Christ, Gaara, Shikaku, shut the fuck up. You're louder than ever. I'm trying to fucking sleep here. You fucking overgrown fucking raccoon, shut up." And Shikaku's like, "What did you fucking say to me, you overgrown fox? I'm sorry. I might be a little bit bigger than you, you freaking weakling." And of course, Shikaku and Kurama are just getting angry at each other. Because Kurama's getting annoyed from Shikaku just fucking yelling. And Shikaku's getting angry from Kurama calling him a weakling. Of course, what Kurama does is says, "Shikaku, shut the hell up. And also stop bullying your freaking host." And Shikaku saying, "Well, I wouldn't bully my host if you weren't such an overgrown fox about it, you bastard. I should kill your Jinchuriki and your Jinchuriki host." And Kurama says, "Something's wrong with Shikaku. He's usually not this bloodthirsty that much." And of course, Naruto sees the two souls of what's it called? The two souls fuse with Shikaku and all that. Since there's Shikaku's soul and there's another soul. And so Naruto walks towards what's it called? Shikaku and all that. He ignores Gaara, like trying to stop him and all that. Like trying to push him away from Shikaku. And Naruto just doesn't care. He sort of goes towards Shikaku. And what Naruto does, it does an ability of his magic. Well, his, what's it called? The ability of, what's it called? So, which ability he uses? It's wait. Naruto uses what's called uses the ability of this one, the negative emotion from determination, to hurt someone and all that. But instead of hurting Shikaku's soul, he hurts the other soul. So the other soul, he kind of just pulls it out, and it reforms into a grown man. This grown man with sort of a hat and all that, and a sort of a cross. And he's actually a priestess who's tried to fuse his soul with Shikaku and all that. And Naruto says, I see. So you must be the reason why Shikaku-sama is being having such a trouble for let me say that again. Trouble sometime. And the priestess says, how did you do that? No way. There's no way. How the hell did you manage to unbind my soul from the Shikaku? Well, the Shibi one tells, whatever it's called. Naruto says, that's that's none of your business to even know. And Naruto, he uses what's it called? Not injustice. He uses cruelty instead of being kindness and all that. His ability to be cruel of the green soul, instead of like making a barrier, it makes a bubble on the soul and just starts torturing him until the soul is fully just shattered into a million pieces. So after the soul is shattered into a million pieces, it turns to dust after that. So it makes a barrier around the person, but instead of like protects him, it hurts him from the inside. So yeah. So yeah, that's the thing. So the soul does shatter into a million pieces, the precious soul, and thus just turns to dust and blows away. And of course, Naruto just says, Shikaku, you're now safe. Shikaku is now not that much bloodthirsty or anything. And he just tells Gaara that he's sorry and all that. About trying to make him kill a bunch of things. So yeah. Shikaku is actually much friendlier in this one now. Since Naruto helped him and all that. So when they get out of the mindscape and all that, Gaara sort of wakes up and he's sort of tired now, so. But of course, he isn't insane that much. He still has the giant, what's it called, gourd on his back, the whole sand gourd and all that. It's pretty heavy for him. He's like, I should make it smaller. So that's what he does. He makes it smaller. So it's basically Gaara when he's older that has that smaller gourd on his like waist and all that. That's what Gaara has right now. So yeah. Gaara isn't insane at this one. He's actually much more calmer and all that. Much more tired than normal. So yeah, he then tells his siblings, let's go. Older brother and older sister. For Shamari and Kankuro is like, hold up. What the hell did he do? Naruto then walks away with not Kankuro, Konohamaru, and Konohamaru is just saying, whoa, that was amazing, boss. And Naruto says, please don't call me boss, Konohamaru. I mean, older brother Nissan, Naruto, and that's what Naruto's new name is. So yeah, Naruto teaches Konohamaru about the ways how to be a ninja, how to even use chakra to climb up trees and water walk and all that. So yeah, he's a better teacher than that one guy named I don't remember his name. So yeah, since that's the thing. Naruto is just what's come. Naruto is just walk. Well, let's go back to Naruto now in the whole tuning exams. I don't know why I keep looking at my words. So Naruto in the whole tuning exams, he is when he walks in. Of course, there's a bunch of people bloodlusting at the whole team and all that. Of course, Team what's it called, Kurenai and Team Ozma are there. So yeah, it's basically the rookie 13 and all that. Sort of, because Sasuke and her team pretty much lost and all that. But it doesn't really matter that much. Well, rookie 12. Not rookie 9. Rookie 12. So yeah. So Sorry about that. It's the rookie 12, not rookie 9. For fuck's sakes. There was something here. I had to kill it. So yeah. Naruto, he walks in, of course there's a bunch of bloodlust sort of going towards him and all that. But Naruto sends his own bloodlust. And he has tons. For being pale, he has tons. Okay. Naruto says, "What are you looking at? Do. And of course Gaara wasn't sending bloodlust. He was much happier and all that. Being with his siblings. Of course, there's also what's it called there's also what's it called cloud ninjas here, and also rain ninjas and all that. The sound ninjas are still here, blah blah blah. So yeah. So Naruto is just looking at the teams and all that. He sees a team with like a blonde hair and a big asses and all that, and then that's basically Suma. I forgot her name. Blech, I can't remember people's name right now. So yeah, and also the dark hair skin with white hair, and also the dark skinned girl with red hair are there. Also Samui and all that. So yeah, Naruto, he's really not caring that much about the other teams kind of looking at him and all that. Like, why is there a pale skinned kid here? Why is he sick? He looks way too sick. He looks like he's about to drop in any second. And of course, when Naruto was sort of talking to like the other team and all that, what's it called? Kabuto comes and says, can you Genin not make a noise and all that? You're gonna alert attention to yourself. And then points at Naruto, especially you. Why are you so pale? Naruto was this close and just murdering people who keep looking at him like he's sick, pale, and has a damn disease. And he calms down. He said, calm down, Naruto, before you murder someone on an accident. And then Kabuto says, whatever. My name is Kabuto, and blah, blah, blah. He still goes in the original canon. And he just shows the card. He says, Subaku Gaara. He is from the Sand Village, blah, blah, blah. And of course, Sasuke then says, okay. And then he then puts other teams and all that, like Samui from being from the Cloud Village, a green hair girl being from the Waterfall Village, and not knowing that she's also a Jinchuriki. So yeah. And then Kiba said, okay, then tell me about Naruto. And Kiba just says, Naruto. Naruto Hatake has very pale skin, blah blah blah, and Naruto's just like, I will fucking murder everyone who calls me pale skin again. Stop calling me. I'm not fucking sick. He looks at Kabuto so fucking angry, like he's about to murder Kabuto. And of course, Kabuto still insults the whole Sound Ninja and all that. The Sound Ninja tries to attack Kabuto, but of course Naruto was already having enough with the whole fact of listening. He kind of looks pale, diseased and all that. That he actually made a Gaster blaster behind. Well, Naruto made a Gaster blaster in front of him, and his team said, no, Naruto, stop! And before Kabuto and the Sound Ninja before attacking, Kabuto realized something. Oh fuck, what is that? Kabuto said, what the fuck is that? Gaster blaster, die! Boom! Ibiki finally comes in, boom! Holy fuck, there's a giant fucking hole in the middle of the wall. And everyone in the whole fucking classroom, just their whole like jaw just fucking falls. They're like, and Kiba's like, holy fuck. Because Naruto was just having enough. He was just having enough of your fucking bullshit. Stop calling him pale. Stop calling him sick. He's not even sick, goddammit. So yeah, Naruto just had enough with some people's bullshit. So Ibiki just says, "Who did that?" And Naruto with the Gaster blaster just patting on his like head and all that. And Ibiki says, Naruto Hatake. What the hell did he do? Naruto says, "People keep calling me pale, white, sickly, skin. Looks like he's about to die. I had enough of that whole bullshit name, so I just had to blast the fuck out of two ninjas. Or, well, I mean, one ninja specific. I want to just blast out the silver-haired kid or whatever." And of course, Kabuto and what's called the other Sound Ninjas are just gone. They are not dead. They are just gone. They are out of the whole fucking building. Naruto blasted the fuck out of the building. So of course, the Sound Ninjas couldn't really move on. They were kicked out of the tuning exam really fast. They're like, "Yeah, your team is knocked the fuck out." Ooh, rip. And also, Kabuto's team's also knocked the hell out of here. So yeah, they're kicked out. They look at Naruto and say, "Don't do that again." Naruto's kind of sheepish, smiles and says sorry about that. So they go on the whole tuning exams. And the tuning, well, the whole doing the written test and all that. And Naruto, he is smart enough to really just pass a lot of things. Like, he is pretty good smart. Like, he easily is a genius, but he doesn't show it that much. So, yeah, he easily passed the test. And when it comes to the final test, final question, Naruto just doesn't say anything. So, of course, they still pass. And the next match is well, not next match. Next, round 2 or whatever. Or, well, the whole... Next is the Death Force and all that. And who is the proctor for this one? Anko. She so jumps through the window and says, "All you maggots, get out." And of course, she doesn't mean Naruto that much, but she means everyone else. And except for her team that much. So Anko like tells everyone blah 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 and all that. And a bunch of people still tells Anko looks pretty blah blah blah. Like hot and all that. And Naruto saying, "That's my mom and you will all fucking die." There was so much bloodlust around everyone. Well, everyone was feeling the bloodlust from Naruto and they all just shut up. So, of course, there's Orochimaru still hiding as this whole grass ninja. Naruto notices him and he alerts Anko that there's someone that is different and all that. So, Naruto wasn't paying attention. Anko noticed this. Usually, Naruto always pays attention to Anko, so of course, Anko throws a kunai. Naruto catches it, of course, and Anko says, "So, what is happening, Naruto?" Naruto says, "There's this weird chakra from that one person. He seems like Orochimaru, but at the same time, doesn't he have like disguise or whatever, jutsu or whatever?" And Anko says, "Yeah," and Naruto says, "Okay." And Anko says, "What are you doing, Naruto?" Naruto activates the, what's it called? He activates another ability called, Fear. So, instead of being bravery and all that, and the opposite from the negative emotion, is fear and it's yellow, not pink, okay? Well, Naruto's version is yellow. And so Naruto, instead of like using the ability to like like explode things and all that, fear just makes the opponent just fear him and all that. But instead of doing that one, instead he just says the cruelty. He uses cruelty to capture Orochimaru in the puzzle, and people were confused. Anko was like confused more. Naruto started hurting Orochimaru, and Orochimaru's skin was peeling off, and he looks just like Orochimaru, and Orochimaru was like, "You rat! No! My fucking mission!" Anko was shocked. "Orochimaru!" And Orochimaru was like, "I'm gonna get the Uchiha, and then I'll get your body, you pale skin little shit." Naruto just says, "Interesting, you're Orochimaru. You're the one to hurt my mother." And Orochimaru was like, "Your mother? Wow. So you're saying Anko's your mother?" "Yeah, right." Naruto says, "Too bad for you. You shall die." And then what's it called? He lets go of Orochimaru, and then Naruto uses his rage mode again. Like his purple eyes activate. Well, not purple eyes. His like eyes with red and blue kind of activate, and two giant hands and a gas blaster comes out. That giant gas blaster like behind him and all that, and says, "You will pay." And Orochimaru just says, "You really think I will?" Naruto, he stops Orochimaru from moving. He just grabs Orochimaru's like fragment soul, whatever, and starts just smashing him down, up and down. So yeah, before doing that, he says, on days like this, like say that, pedos like you, or pedos like you. Oh wait, on days like these, pedos like you. Wait, no. The birds are singing, the sun is shining. On days like these, people like you shall be burning in hell. Naruto said, of course I fucked up the whole wording and all that. It just puts what's called Orochimaru's soul into like the blue and all that. It just starts smashing them down, side, down again. He can't do, well, I mean, he did up and then smashing him down, side, down, up, down, slide. Now, of course, he can do it more lasting time than normal for Sam's and all that. So, of course, basically, Orochimaru can't really do anything. He's getting fucked up by Naruto, and Naruto's easily just fucking him up. So, yeah. So, when Orochimaru was, like, almost, like, done with, like, his kid beating the fuck up, Naruto already uses his Gaster Blaster. Multiple Gaster Blasters just appeared. Even the big one. And they all just shoot at Orochimaru. Orochimaru is just getting murdered. He cannot do any jutsu or anything. He's just getting murdered. So, of course, since he couldn't shit off his skin or anything, he died. So, yeah. Orochimaru is dead. And, of course, Naruto says, Uncle, did I do good, mother? And Uncle is like, you did perfect, Naruto. My son. Everyone's just saying, are you serious? Their freaking mother and child son? Oh, okay, fuck that shit. He was like, oh, okay, well, fuck. So, of course, they go into the tuning camps without Orochimaru, like, following them and all that. So, let me skip this because it sort of goes in the Naruto canon, but Naruto easily beat the fuck out of people and blah, blah, blah. To the whole, what's called preliminary round. Now, I'm do this next time, and actually, yeah, I'm actually gonna end it off here. So this is part 2, I mean not part 2, part 4 of What If Naruto was the reincarnation of W.D. Gaster. So yeah, part 4. Also, I wanna, what's it called? Wait, what am I gonna do? Oh yeah. Okay, so let me do a shout out to this guy, Irene, Why the fuck can I not say, okay, you want this guy? You can read, right? If you can't read, then just, yeah. Just, I'm just saying, go subscribe to him. He needs more subscribers. That is you wanna. I'm not really forcing you and all that. I'm still watching his, like, well, video of What If Naruto was the reincarnation of the Grim Reaper / Death and was neglected. So, yeah. Go subscribe to him. He does pretty good what ifs. I'm just saying. I mean, it's way better than mine. But yeah, you get the point. Well, and I can't really speak right now, but yeah. And still subscribe to my boy Infamous Chaos. I don't know when he's ever gonna upload again. I hope soon, maybe. Yeah, that's all I wanted to mention. But yeah, screw it. Also subscribe to Kyle 0313. He hasn't been. Well, I mean, yeah, he hasn't been active in either. He's also 1 month. Yeah, blah. I'm just saying. I'm doing just a shout out, whatever. Since, yeah, I sort of have them on Discord. Yeah, I'm just saying. And why not? I want to help them grow their channel. Because, yeah. Why not? So, yeah. Have a nice potato day, potato night, potato seed, potato, and potato. Wait, what the fuck did I do? Oh, fuck's sake.